About to pull up and we watching the queen like we all up at church. Jen Deals, yeah, she got the Bath and Body Works. Make you right with the body sprays. After
Miss Jen, and I know it's been a while, people, but I have been so busy on Bath and Body Works, on Whatnot. It has been insane. So we're gonna get into it. This video is gonna be about how to make sales on Whatnot. Oh, it has been a roller coaster ride. Today, I actually just got an email from Whatnot that I have been approved for instant payouts. Oh, that is like the best email that you want to get for Whatnot. So when somebody purchases something, I do not have to wait until they get it and wait until the 3 days after. I get instant payout. That is the best news a Whatnot seller can even say. So let's talk about what is Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is, I don't know where you've been. Because it is a new platform and it is exploding the reselling world like no other. So Whatnot is an online selling platform and where you do live sales. For example, I will show you this Bath and Body Works product. I will say I'm going to start off at $1 and people bid on it and it sells. So whoever has the highest bid gets the product. I had a bumpy ride getting onto Whatnot. It was not easy for me. I know that a lot of people apply and they get approved instantly. Not for me. It took me some time. So it took me 6 times to get approved and it was a bumpy ride. So it wasn't easy for me. So in that time where I was trying to get approved, I got onto Whatnot and I was obsessive. Like I got into shows, I met people, got into the chat, started interacting with sellers, cheering people on. And I had over 800 followers before I even got approved. I knew when I got onto Whatnot, and I did not only just stick in the women's thrift clothing category, I went to all of the categories. I hopped into many different shows. And when I say I spent a lot of time on Whatnot, I'm saying I spent probably 80 hours or more or plus on the platform a week, like nonstop, in day shows, in night shows. I mean, I was obsessive, okay? I wanted to know how this platform worked. How are people making money? How are people not making money? And why are they not making money? I knew once I got approved that I wanted to sell Bath and Body Works. I knew that no one else was doing it, and I knew it was going to be a fire lit on this platform. I was afraid, I was scared, I was intimidated because no one was doing it. So what if I do it? It's going to be a big flop. So I started in clothing. I had my first real sale on 8/15. I got approved about a week before that date. But before 8/15, I had 2 soft shows where I just turned on my camera, started a show. No advertising, didn't let no one know. I just wanted to see how the app ran for me. And I did okay. I made all my mistakes. I was nervous, got all the jitters, you know. Did my first live sale, 8/15. It was all clothing. I started everything off at $1. And I sold about 50% of my items. I think I made like $35 on my first show. I kind of realized that clothing at that time, when all the big sellers were on, and I also had a show when all the big sellers were on my first show, and I knew it was just really high competitive in that category. But I know in health and beauty, and even right now in health and beauty, it is not over competitive. There's not a lot of people selling health and beauty on Whatnot. So number 1 key, find a category outside of clothing that you have a niche on, that you can get a lot of product of, because you're going to run through a lot of product quickly, and that you can give to your customers. I knew number 1, Bath and Body Works has a cult following on all platforms. Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Depop. I've sold Bath and Body Works on all platforms. I've made money on all platforms. But never like I did on Whatnot. Every Bath and Body Works show, I get sold out. I start everything off at $1 and it's sold out. Nothing sells for $1, but I do start everything off at $1. Sellout shows My first show was a sellout. My second, my third, I've done about 7 shows of Bath and Body Works, and they are a sellout on every show. So I think what is going on is that my Bath and Body Works is all of my customers. When people come to Bath and Body Works, for example, they're buying this candle, right? And I do start candles off at $1. They're not coming to my Bath and Body Works Whatnot show to buy this and go and flip it, okay? These are customers. So what's happening is my customers are coming into my shows, they're buying, and then they're going into other shows. So I hope to expand into all categories. Right now, there were times where I was doing a Bath and Body Works show, and I was the only health and beauty show on the whole day. I had no competition, like at all. So I really think that that is just awesome. And I think that if you get into a category that's not so highly competitive to attract those buyers, you are gonna, it's gonna go good for you. Again, Bath and Body Works has a cult following. People will come and buy Bath and Body Works for certain scents, certain shower gels, certain candles. There's a cult following for their candles. People go bananas over their Bath and Body Works. It is a brand name. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows how good the product is. It already comes with its own advertisement. And to start off at $1 is such a good marketing ploy that I'm doing, because nothing in the store is $1. And so I think all that combined together is making my shows really successful on Whatnot. I do see a downturn in the women's category on Whatnot, where the sales have dipped. Not a lot of people are in the clothing sales like they were before. My clothing shows, which I do have dipped. I have all my clothing shows on the night between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. I had one show going from 11 to 5 a.m. in the morning, and I sold over 100 pairs of shoes. It was my highest grossing clothing. It was my highest show on Whatnot, period. It surpassed my Bath and Body Works, which is sold out shows every time. So that was crazy in itself, but I do see a downturn in my buyers. So the key to get sales on Whatnot is be consistent. You have to be consistent. I know it's so hard to have a show and then you only have like 4 people in the room. Make those 4 people feel comfortable. Get comfortable on camera. Learn those 4 people names. Like, I know it seems discouraging, but you have to keep it up. I was doing shows that were making me like $35 in sales. It was awful. One night, I just had a show that same day and I only made $35. And I was talking to a friend that I met on Whatnot, The Crystal Bear. Go follow her. I'll have her show linked below. And I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a show about 10 pairs of shoes. It ended up being my highest grossing Whatnot show. I sold 98 pairs of shoes that night, and I went on for 6 hours. 6 hours. And I got so many followers, so many engagement. People were asking for me to do sudden death. If you don't know what sudden death is, sudden death means you can put the timer where it doesn't add any extra minutes or seconds. So if you don't have sudden death on, it'll add extra seconds to the timer. So they were requesting that. They wanted more shoes. I mean, it was insane. It was 100 sales. It was insane, ladies and gentlemen. It was just crazy. So number 1, be consistent. Number 1, you need to have more shows. Like, you can't just have one show and have it not work and then like not have another show for weeks. You need to be consistent on the platform. Number 3 is you need to be in other people's shows, engaging it. You need to hop around. You need to be on the app like obsessively, not just part-time, because if you do Whatnot part-time, you're going to get part-time results. If you do Whatnot as an occasional seller, you're going to get occasional sales results. If you take Whatnot seriously and be consistent and be interactive in the chats and be a supportive part of the community, you're going to get that type of results. October, 15th. Was it the 15th? Yeah. October 15th. It's going to be my 90 days on the platform. I've hit 2,200 followers, and I've hit more than 1,000 in sales in less than 90 days. I came with 0 following. Let me repeat that. I came with 0 following. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not a big Instagrammer. I don't have thousands and thousands of people following me. I built my followers on that platform with back-breaking work. And if I can do it, you can do it. So I really hope that this video really helps you with your following, really helps you on how to grow. Anyone can do what I do. I'm not special. I am not like the unicorn. Anyone can do it. It just takes back-breaking work. And I've been requested by a lot of sellers on Whatnot to do YouTube videos on. So I'm going to start with my YouTube game. I'm going to start pushing out way more content about YouTube, because I really think all of the other videos on YouTube are just negative. They're like, oh, the platform is horrible. I'm not making any money. And if you listen to those types of negative Nancy's and those type of videos, you're going to get negative results. If you go on Whatnot with the attitude like, I'm going to make this work for me, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to make sales. I don't know how I'm going to make sales, but I'm going to do it. You'll see results. It just takes time and persistent. And right now, even though clothing sales are down, right now is the perfect time to get in and start selling on Whatnot. And let me tell you why. Because you can jump on the platform and start building your following from scratch. And if you have any other niche that you can, that is hooked on, you would fly. Number one, I have not seen on Whatnot that I would love to see is a plus men's show. Never seen that. A wedding dress show. Never seen that. Clothes for your dog. Never seen that. Those are ideas that come in my mind that I've never seen before. Like never, ever, ever, ever seen before. I would love to see a Lululemon plus size. Like Lululemon plus size. So if you like this video and you want more content on Whatnot, which I'll be making out, drop comments below. Let me know what topics you guys are specifically wanting to learn. I am doing very, very well on this platform, and I want you guys to pick my brain. I want to give all the knowledge to you so you can succeed. Here you can see my Bath & Body Works bags. Behind me, I have sellout shows on Bath & Body Works, even though it's slow time in the clothing, because I am the only one do it. I have a 0 competition. And if someone comes out and decides to do Bath & Body Works, by all means, there is room for everyone. Let me repeat that. There is room for everyone to succeed. We're not in competition with each other. It's not who can do better. It's we're all on the same playing field. We're all here to see each other succeed. We all want to get better, and we just need to help each other. There is no competition. For the people in the back, in the front, on the sides, we are here for you. Yes. So go ahead, drop all your comments below, subscribe to my channel, like it, you know, all that jazz, and get ready for my next video coming out soon. Bye.